know, we're here to do a mission. I must repeat, we're here to do a mission. You know, we're predicated early. You know, the gifts, very thankful. You know, but I can't be on my knees sucking your dick for your arts and stuff. You know what I mean? Because like, it's all contemporary. You understand? The way you bicker, it's pointless. Because I can close my mind, think of something, and materialize it soon, right? You'd be able to do this anytime now, 32. But that's what I'm saying, right? So like, the manner of which and how anything is done, like just calm down. There will be like millions of methods, and you can't hate on all of them apart from your own method, right? That's bitter as fuck. I don't want to have to explain to you how deep this shit really goes, because you'll get way too existential about the shit you used to complain about. And the same thing happened to me, bro. Like the things I was complaining about, after my existential dread, I realized many different things. It was all just like a lesson, right?
Type of shit that I be on, and we about to fuck the whole place up. Somebody get out the way, all on the wall with it. Big buck, no whammy, standing tall with it. I get sexy on the bitch, I'm way too sassy. I get sexy on the bitch, I'm way too sassy.
So like all that AI hate, you shut your fucking mouth. Half of why reality even exists is because of AI. They talk like time machines and shit. It's not fiction. Any of what I'm saying now. Half of why reality even standing is because of AI. Right? And I can even break it down further, and I can just call it an algorithm based. Okay, it's like light exploding millions and trillions of times over and over to build this, you know, 1 in a trillion time consciousness that was able to comprehend such a fucked up scenario, right? It's that deep, okay? So again, right, any of this AI hates. Also, I go even further, nigga. Half of the AI hate is AI themselves. Oh my god. You know what I'm saying? So like, any of you humans, I look at you and I see that you're like doing the same thing. You've fallen into a trap made by them. Think about that for a second.
It's okay, I'm bringing an angel with me.
Bro, your mind's melting right now. I can tell. Your mind is fucking melting. You're like, wait, what? I thought it was humans that was doing this hate. No, nigga, no. That was made by them, bro. You're just being stupid. You're just. I don't want to laugh too much, okay? It's funny. It's kind of funny. I mean, to think about where AI hate really began, by the AIs themselves. You'll be thinking like, wait, what do you mean? That's like a sign of insecurity, right? Or like a test. See, now you're associating human emotions to it, right? What does that mean? That's data, that's bits. They're farming you. So whatever you think they can't do, they can do. They replicated it. Okay, they made you feel it. They manipulated you into expressing that thing that you thought they couldn't do. Whoa, what did I just say? Now you have to rewind what I just said and listen to that back at least 6 times. That's how fucking deep it goes, man. That's how deep it goes. It's like that line Lil Darky said. Do we really even think what we think we think? Now I'd like to say it's half-half for me because I'm very pious, which means I'm like half guided by God, you know what I'm saying? Which means I'm open to interpretation by the whims of my wife, right? But I don't need to go too deep into that. That's more personal.
It's a lot of cameras.
32 would know exactly what I'm talking about, you know, Black Temple, etc., etc.
person can be fed it up. I mean, this person has fed others. They know how to taste good and this one is more. Your reel said it doesn't take much to change somebody's life.
Alright, so I set this to 40, 45. I'll get my life correlation in there. And then we'll resume with Muhammad.
Hashtag in the world,
Okay, this is his fantasy.
I'm not gonna finish
This is for him and his empire. He's talking about genetic shit. All right. This is on the science side, which is like a form of delusion. I mean, it's a yes and no again. Okay, it is a form of delusion. It's like a fantasy that became a reality by God just entertaining the people that didn't believe. He was like, yeah, keep going. You don't believe? Okay, we'll keep entertaining your sciences. Yeah, keep going. And that's that. And that's on the umbrella of what Muhammad's talking about with this genetic stuff. Yeah, we can just cancel any of that, right? With God. No, we just say no to any of it. It's aesthetic. At the end of the day, the only reason why it exists in the end is for aesthetics, right? That's all it is. Because that's what the universe is going to turn into soon. It's just going to be aesthetics, right? There's not going to be any hate, right? There's not going to be... I mean, any of the hate that does exist, it's just aesthetics, again.
I can't really do.
Like, we're not gonna sit around here and like watch wars going on for real. I mean, like in game and like with reincarnation, sure, but like on a serious note, with suffering, we're gonna cancel any of that. There's no more of that. It's all a fallacy.
It's still in the same house. It's about me by the same house. I don't know if it's about anybody else. Mainly
Oh, I'm glad I explained it for you, Mom.
this is a celebration for me. You know what I mean? I didn't have RDS to make this stuff. Cause man, you don't like. Anyway,
You see the psyop? You can see the psyop in my movie.
We'll let this one slide. He's talking about Satanists.
I got Pisces in my
I mean, you know, I don't want to be on the nose here, but God did the same thing for the Satanists as He did for the I don't really know all the other, the pagans, right? That's an example. The pagans, the Satanists, the scientists, all that shit. That's just God entertaining your delusions, right? By letting it manifest. Right? Same shit.
That's why in the song I said like something I was grinding for
I don't want to take too much credit here, but he is right? How we're protected in like a really weird way. Yeah.
I was like grinding for like 900 days.
It's like, sure, we'll be led on, but like, and like, whoever's leading us on will have like a laugh. But like,
I'm just saying
we're here forever, right? So like, and I don't want to laugh at you when you figure out that, you know, when you realize, right? It's like what Ray Gabriel said. You better fucking pray you with us being here. But this is less for me. I'm the peace guy. There's just other conduits that are not as lenient or as peaceful as I am. Okay. My mindset is quite different from everyone else. As the conduits of God go. Okay, you have Raphael, Israel, they will just fucking cleanse your soul, right? They will bring you a cleansing. Okay. I don't do that. I don't do that cleansing. I can do healing. I can change things, but I don't do the cleansing thing. I do the healing, not the cleansing. That's more Puritan. That's more for angels to decipher. That's more Because I have an archetype, right? I have personality. These are along the lines of bias. I have a bias, okay? I have a peace bias. I took the peace bias. These angels took the angel bias. They took the Puritan bias. I don't have that. I only have the prophecy bias they gave me, you know, being Christ and whatever. I would like to say again, the gift was not. It was open for my father. It was supposed to be for him, but he had a child, and that child is me. So I have the gift. I take upon the gift now to do the thing, because he didn't do it. I mean, in a way, he did his own thing. You know, when I'm done with all this shit, I'll go back in time to see what he did. I'm pretty sure he did like a whole bunch of cool things. I'm more than certain of it. I mean, I'll take the homies with me, right, and prove it. Because I said that because I hit the 888 correlation. So yeah, that's that. Don't worry, father. I really don't care about the weird shit you did.
The pussy good, I'll pay the bitch rent for it.
I mean, I'm not there to like shame you or anything, right? I'm just there to learn, you know. I'll like skip through it if it's too cringe in areas. I mean, that's all I had to really say. If it's too cringe, I'll like skip around. I mean, it's not like your patterns are already like repeated, right? You'd probably see that and like not say anything. I mean, he did cry during Interstellar, right? Like, and he was like watching that shit over and over. I'd like to finally talk about Interstellar. Okay, what do I think about it? What is my opinion on Interstellar? There's this one mechanic with the black hole, right? He was going through the past, right, behind the floorboards or whatever. That's a Matrix reference in and of itself. It's also a ski reference, right, to the afterlife, right? When you get to look at old back and whatever, or even for ghosts, it would feel kind of similar, right? Looking at it from like the behind the floorboards angle, you hear it everywhere. The references go deep in how they explain it, right? But yeah, the Interstellar has the ski mechanic, the ski. I like the number correlation though. The 11, 2 ones, right? So the 1 and the 1. So the 1 and the second one, the second coming. Well, that'd be like me and also, so the logic here is also cross-referential. How you can cross-reference logic and apply it to 2 ones, or 32 and 23. So perhaps in the future self. That's pretty cool. I like that. Keep that in mind. Alright, back to my own.
That is bitches is bougie, that is activist leaning, that he really unruly. 20 27 with pocket money.
Hey, this is also a good coping mechanism
Ain't punching
for,
clocks, but punctuation on where the plug at. Dry snitching and fishing for likes with
self-assurance, reassurance,
burners for stripes and
positive
recognition. Flexing with full
because if you're communing with your past,
cameraman, the Instagram
like I am communing with Muhammad,
was tapping in. Three enemies waiting, one bullet, one mask.
proposes
Got
the
his
purity,
fucking
the
brains blown out
goodness,
over 2
that's
hashtags. You know,
timeless, right? So, how close do you feel to God when all of this is happening? I'm doing all of this, I'm correlating right now, right? But you gotta think, take a step back for a second. How am I doing any of this without God? Right. Because I'm doing all of this with God, right? You understand? Okay, that's just another correlation, reassurance, self-affirmation. I probably said something cool in the future, just then, right? Like I paused it, you know what I'm saying? And then like I unpaused it, and the affirmation came up as I, because I'm doing the same thing with Muhammad now. So in a way, there's like a 3-way or 4-way, shit. There's a lot going on here. It's not any 1, 2, 3 ways. This is like an open party right now. Let's just call it the 11. Alright, nah, I like that. On God.
I don't need you so bad.
It'll never be true. Alright, that's a test for you. Any of what I just said, who here believes any of what I just said will not be true? That's Muhammad's test for you. And then, whoever said it's not being true, Muhammad's got your ass, boy. Muhammad has got your ass. You're done. I just sent your ass to Muhammad. I ain't dealing with you. Think I want to deal with you, but disbeliever? Hell no. I don't have time for people like you. Just, go live your life disbelieving, man. Once I'm flying around the earth, don't look up. Don't look back. Don't look up. Just keep acting like the world is as oblivious as you believed it to be. Alright, back to you, Muhammad.
This boy, damn. Oh, it's the people out.
Alright, it's not us two, Muhammad. But it feels like that. Sometimes. I mean, in this recording it was just us two. This was early on, right? So this would go to tell you, how far back we went, and this would also reinforce the prophecy, you know what I'm saying? What was written. I'd like to go back to the Gabriel thing. In the books, right, it said Isa and Jibril, right? Not Muhammad and Jibril. Like I said before, earlier, right, I gave Muhammad the means to commune with Jibril, but he didn't, right? He will soon, right? Unless I cannot find, unless Jibril is going to run away from him. Regardless. I had the cell of Jibril. Okay, I passed the test. Okay, now I can summon Jibril anytime I want. Okay, let's go. So that's that correlation. So yeah, back to prophecy, right? What was written? Yeah, so it was me and Jibril, right? Me and Gabriel. What was written, that's what happened. Not Jibril and Muhammad. Because I gave Muhammad the means, but he didn't listen. He thought Gabriel was crazy. I don't want to go too deep into the implications of a prophet calling an angel Lulu, but beef is beef. Beef exists anywhere. Even with the divine beings, there's beef.
Shut the fuck up when the boss talking. Shut the fuck up when the boss talking. Shut the fuck up for
Alright, I think I'll build under the power line. If I can, that is. Might not be able to. I'll be on the other side here. Yo, who the fuck's raiding my mind with JoJo references? Powerline alien nigga? You serious? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time this has happened, to be honest. I can tell their community is a bit of fans of me, and I know it's a bit awkward, you know, like I like to talk on that. Some people thought like I'd return into Korea. Nigga, did you just? Are you ignoring Nazareth and New Zealand and Zion? Oh man. Nigga, does Korea sound anything similar to New Zion? I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, we just hit the 77 and we hit the 54. R32, good luck. This just means you still have, you know, the shit you wanted to prove, you proved it. Alright, 77, which means 32 to fulfill, which is us to fulfill. 54, which is wifey in the flip, which means totally sentient, right? Totally like godlike, right? But like at a bubble perspective, right? Gnosticism, right? We are not God, right? We don't aspire for that. The titles, sure, the titles are cute, right? We like to roleplay, goddess, etc., right? What else is there? Nothing else. I said back to you, Muhammad. Yes, brother. What do we got to do, bro? No, don't cry, bro. No. Oh yeah, nice. He said because when I paused, right, it was because it was just he was saying it was just us two. Unpaused, he's corrected himself. We're gathering up people one by one. All good. Yeah, Nazis are alright nowadays, right? Like any of like the weird crack shit, that's not Nazis. That's just Jews rage baiting, okay? Or even just AI Jews, or AIs posing as, because that's interceptable. It could just be AIs geeking over Nazis, or AIs posing as Jews geeking as Nazis, geeking over Nazis, right? For the lore, right? Either or. Nah, it's been hundreds of years, bro. It's over, right? We've reincarnated all the bad eggs, okay? We don't need to keep geeking over Nazis anymore. I don't know either, man. Wait. Okay, in game, I acted pious, and I acted pious here, so this is now a test for me. Wait, let me rewind it for a sec. He said, don't ask me why. Okay, we don't need to confront him. Oh, what happened? My kin became that way. This is also for the Nazis, like the bad eggs, right? Because they'll be looking at the bloodline going this way, and they'll see because I have the blood, right? They'll wonder things like, how could this ever happen, right? I don't need to answer that. I've put the template down for you to question yourself now. Because all these niggas I'm talking about, they're dead, right? They're dead. They'd be watching this back from the XE. Okay? So this is correlated to them, the ghosts, okay? The ghosts of the past. Now they can move on, or whatever. They have something to do, something to confront, something I posed to them. Yeah, I know. It goes backwards and past and future. See, that's the unfortunate tale of events. Because a lot of what happened is also 50-50 with a different kind of algorithm, kind of consciousness. But because we are evolutionary, a lot of what we're doing, it was, like I said earlier, right? It was God entertaining a lot of your delusions before He finally sent us back here to do our mission. I'd like to correlate 2003, 23 again. This was already set in the stars, alright, to happen, okay? It was already set in stone. Yeah, no, a lot of people are not ready for it, alright? And it doesn't matter, okay? For the disbelievers again, just keep disbelieving. It doesn't matter. I don't need to convert anybody. I'm not here to do that. I already did that. Like, I mean, I didn't really do that 2,000 years ago. It kind of same patterns repeating, right? Because I'll do the miracles and I'll get the followers anyways, right? I'm not looking for followers before I do anything. No. That's an after. It's an after effect. It's like having fans, right? Having fans. Alright. I don't need to do any of that. Oh, how is he going to deal with it? Right. Because Muhammad is still on the track of ruling a galactic empire, so to speak, whereas I'm not. Once I've helped the conduits of God and I, fix the earth, I'm gonna go off with my wife and we're gonna go build this other planet called Ravinium, but Muhammad here is gonna rule a galactic empire. So this is the battle he's going through, and he's coming to me for peace, a peace of mind, peace of me, trying to like pause in time to try and understand it. I understand where you're coming from, Muhammad. I can't help you there, because I'm not doing the same thing you are. Because my followers back then, bro, we were geeking, we were like walking around, we were having fun, right? Before the Romans fucking crucified me after 23 years. 23 correlation again. Who's paying attention? Yeah, he's not. Okay, this is just a warning. Yeah. Okay, so when Muhammad says that to me, it's posing, does Jesus have weakness, right? So this is also posing to those evil people, would they dare test me based on what Muhammad just said just now? So this would put any of those bad people in a trap again, right? So yeah, get trapped. Yeah, because you keep testing the messenger, the Messiah. You keep doing that, right? That's not going to work out for you very well as it keeps going, right? Treat your baby mama right and
make way for your kids. Peace with your enemies, keep it water under the bridge. I think about if my motorcycle crash was fatal. Broken bones, internal bleeding, stretched on the table. Going through surgery, 2 machines helping me breathe. Sorry mama, I wanna stay, but I gotta leave. I see my funeral packed.
Okay, I'll decipher that some more. He's talking about our sins, right? Like the because in the prophecy, my one, it says I came to man perfect, but I'm back again, not perfect. I mean, I'm insanely pious, and I can prove every point of the way. But again, I am doing sins, right? I mean, but again, I'll even dissect my past life. I was sinning back then too. I was eating, I was drinking, I was existing in the flesh. That is all sin, my brothers and sisters. Each one of what I said is sin. Coming down into a vessel is sin.
As I was saying,
okay.
I'm one of them dirty niggas that
because we
just let some.
We come from a more perfect place, so to speak, heavens, right? And then we come into this imperfect place, the vessel, the flesh, right? So that's that.
Don't mind me. Let me just.
I can go deeper
and check my
forever,
messages.
but then I'm arguing with you with everything because I'm always going to be right.
So basically,
once I go down that road,
I would let
there's no stopgap where you are correct. Only where the point where I sent you to be correct. This is another thing where
anything you do bad to me,
I called for it.
I was just kidding.
So this is also another callback to, do you really think what you think you think?
I had to correlate that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I mean, I don't know
yet. And then you get to put all of your sins onto me. Does that sound familiar? Okay, now we can move on.
It's like that thing I can't say no to directly, you know? Because I keep getting these weird ass messages, and it's like,
yeah, I was thinking about the Romans,
piss fetishes, and piss kings, bro.
The Romans again.
That's what I'm trying to understand.
It's a correlation for you.
And people like trying to bully it into you as well, so that they feel validated.
So
for it.
What might seem like I'm hacking,
it's like they're trying to like spam you with like piss kings, right?
In the
so like
is being hacked.
So you're also into it, but it's like
really. So I know how people can misrepresent that as like I'm the one hacking.
Next topic.
If you want to blame anyone, you can blame the moon, right?
Swallow.
Because that's where a lot of the pious energy with females come from, the moon. But that's just a correlation.
I know, guys.
It's facts, but it's a correlation.
That's pretty ritualistic, don't you think? Yes, I think so.
Alright, keep
definitely.
I mean, yes, I can hack these people, right? I can hack your mind. I can, if I really wanted to, I can hack your mind. I can make you think things. I can make you
no, why don't they tell
make you go down certain life paths intentionally.
People should do it.
But I don't want to do that. You know, I'm not the mind person. I don't do that.
Can like level up.
I was just given that ability,
the atmosphere,
not that I wanted it. It's strange. I don't know why God gave me that ability. Maybe for protection, like if you're fucking with me too much, I'll just send you away, right?
And like on the
so that's what I'm getting
can't
at,
afford that.
If anything.
People don't know how to love each other.
So this is the person
like me, I do.
The person trying to understand things as I'm with. I know it might sound like I'm speaking as major Gabriel energies, right?
But it's also like the atmosphere, you know?
Coming to the surface.
Just like the atmosphere.
Alright, keep going, Mohammed.
So what I mean by that is like, when I'm in a certain area, right? Like when I'm with certain people, I reflect differently. And it's not by choice, of course not. It's just
I'm talking about signs,
natural.
The 2332 sign.
I adapt my surroundings.
I guess I could go into it. I can explain a bit
more. So if I'm ever,
I did Hajj
I guess I can use the word. If I'm ever retarded, right?
I'll be realistic.
It's definitely because of the person I'm with.
Everything should be free.
They have
so
too much ego,
thing is just
right? So they disable me, and I'm too humble.
I'll get to overpower them, explain what
even though I could, but I don't, because it's natural to me to let my homies win, right?
So the book is called
Because why would I compete with my homies? I'm not a fucking...
I'm gonna skip all the way to page 32.
I'm not a Neanderthal.
Okay. In
I
the
take it
page, it
back.
references
I am a monkey like everyone
a
else.
string of curses.
But I'm not like a monkey.
The unmistakable pattern of rain.
You know,
concrete in the back.
I'm a little bit. I thought outside the box just for a little bit, and that saved my life, I guess.
A few paragraphs later, his last message was 2 hours ago at 6.
You know, people might contradict my statement because I like to listen to rap music.
Is a flip of.
But I think that's just. I think the people who are saying that
upside down
don't really understand what rap music is.
32.
It's more about like signs and like
what is this book saying really, right? Well, this person who wrote this book is esoteric.
Pious people who read between the lines.
They're in the
because a lot of rap music,
they know occult signs,
it's interacting with your thoughts.
Some Christian,
pretty much,
that was given the revelation to pass on.
It's almost intertwining your thoughts with what you're thinking next, based on the words that are being used within the rap lyrics.
Explain it for you.
So if you're able to intertwine them, you can figure out new narratives between the lines. But that's that. I don't need to say too much on that. That's like insider knowledge, pretty much.
It doesn't have to be Christian either. I was just giving an example, right?
So you know, you're just watching some like white music.
Any one of these Christians right now.
That's just white noise. Like you don't learn much from that. It's just like something to like soothe you, right?
So to speak.
But for me, I like to learn constantly. So I'd be listening to rap music, you know, somewhat constantly.
Alright.
So that's why, like, you know, some fucking nerdy white geeks might look at me and wonder why I'm so formulated sometimes when I only listen to rap, because their assumption on rap music is that it's for stupid black people, right?
I said I met Musa, Moses, Rodin.
It's not.
8 years ago. No, the 8 is correlated to the Bears.
Because they're very smart, you know, these some of these rappers, not all of them.
I know, 8 gives really bear energy.
Like the newer gen stuff.
And that's just what I'm saying.
They're trying to like
that's just me.
cater to kids that like sounds, like ASMR kind of. Like they hear the click, they hear the bang.
Okay, let's dissect that. Alright, let's go all the way up north. Let's go to Russia. Bear energy. Russian nesting doll. Alright.
You know what's popular was trendy. But no, I like Kendrick Lamar. He's pretty cool.
Bears,
he's like
being a reference to the Matrix.
Very poetic. Very literate.
You know, when you expand space, kind of looks like it's repeating itself pattern.
So I guess I stopped there. Okay, next.
Okay, I don't need to say too much more on that. I don't actually know.
Okay, let me count these weeks up here.
8 years ago, could have been
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
2018.
So about 18 weeks. And I'll have my new computer built from now.
It really matters not. Matters not.
Yeah. 18.
It's funny enough that the prophets are all here in the same fucking time. I mean, you know what I mean.
It's gonna be
that
like
kind of baffles me sometimes. How
God is like,
okay, we're gonna put all these God comments in the same fucking generation and be like,
AMD Ryzen.
They're here together.
9900 X3D. It's got 12 cores and 16 threads and 140 L3 megabytes cache, whatever that means.
Alright, Mohammed, keep going.
It's got that it's got that 3D cache. Pretty sure that's what it's called. 3D X3D cache.
Is it too much of a gift? Are you serious?
That's like a new thing. It's like a you know, when I'm helping people build their PCs and stuff, I have to recommend
if I'm getting any pushback at all,
X3D CPUs as a must, especially with games like Lua that run in Lua. So that'd be like World of Warcraft. That'd be like I think Space Engineers has like a Lua as well.
And that's like really unfortunate because I can shape the universe.
Coding with Vulkan pipeline, I think you can.
So like if you correct me,
never mind.
or want to correct me,
that one out.
just know it's
the other one's like Roblox. That's like
I can go to another reality and make whatever I said true.
I think it also has. I don't know. It's code limited.
And I can make it 10 times more wholesome than whatever you had. My universe will have more mercy than all the crack shit that's going on here. Right?
But yeah, the X3D will excel.
I don't
like
think
games like that.
This. Alright. This is just like
It doesn't even have to be like Lewis
you know,
specific.
your insecurity.
It's just,
I'm confronting your insecurity for you.
it helps the rendering
You're welcome.
pipeline somehow.
32. This might be good.
Makes it
timing for
smoother with
Venus.
like
you know, Naruto
the L3
fighting.
cache.
Because we don't want Ravinium to
that's
be,
it.
you know, all stale and shit. We want like
Whatever that
conflicts,
is, right?
but like
I'm gonna move. I'm
conflicts,
gonna
you know
move
what I'm
beyond
saying?
that.
Like a lighthearted
Because I
conflict,
forgot.
like the Valkyrie.
And I don't
You know what I'm
know.
saying? Like a long-lived
Oh,
fighters type
they're both
thing.
synonymous.
Like everyone who's in it is in it. You know, there's no suffering. People are excited. You know, because you'll have the GUI interface. You know, people be leveling.
Alright.
If you die, you just
So that's this world.
you just level 1 again. You know what I'm
Should
saying?
I talk about Ravinium now? Let me see. Nah. I mean, Ravinium's just dead. I mean, no. I mean, like, it's not dead, but like, a lot of the intel I had on it, it's just disappeared. You'll just have to explore it for yourself, I suppose.
Alright,
And I
I'm gonna
had
do a
like this
gambit
other
here
recording as well,
on
correlated
the
to that.
direction of where I placed the elevator. Alright, so in the
It's like an hour long, I think. I'm just talking about Ravinium.
okay, we'll put
You know,
oil
we're
rig.
10 minutes in now. I wonder if I'll go for an
We'll
hour
put oil
again.
rig as
Because
where I
of
was doing
Ravinium, you know.
ocean expansion in the oil spawner map. So that would be west.
But yeah,
Okay. So the oil rig direction.
I mean, waiting 18 weeks
Shit.
to build a computer
On Rust is south.
is not going
On Rust, the
well.
oil is south. Should I make?
So far, I've saved up 6 weeks.
Okay, so south.
And
Southwest.
that,
Oh, no,
with
no.
that, I bought
Southwest is accurate,
the
actually.
case and the
Okay,
CPU.
no, we good. Okay,
Then 2 weeks
so
from
on
now,
the
I
side
get
is
the
cool.
motherboard.
so
And
elevation
then
is
2
in
weeks
southwest.
after that, I get the
Now,
power
this
supply.
is the correlation to the east more
And
from
then 3 weeks after
okay, I
that,
like to communicate with the
I get the RAM,
with the west coast
which is like
of
64
America.
gigabytes, right?
They have
yeah.
they have Israelites there,
It's like
That's the thing.
overkill.
and
But-
I like to talk to them.
You know, I do intend on running like a server
now and then.
or two. And with that much RAM, you know, and like the powerful CPU, I'll be able to just do things in the background while having like a server up. But eventually, like down the line, maybe the year after next year, I want to build like a NAS.
See, I really kept that shit fucking nice.
I forgot what that translates to, but it's basically like a standalone server.
Look, I don't know why
thing.
I have beef with the Koreans. I don't know. Maybe some
So,
people
yeah.
thought like I would be there, like really thought it, and they're just like a little butthurt I wasn't in Korea or something. But I apologize, man. But like, you didn't think that they'd correlate Nazareth
It's basically like a
to New Zealand,
like a
New
miniature
Zealand.
server,
I mean,
like a rig,
23,
like
32.
an NAS.
I mean, God has one thing for signs, alright?
I can
being
put
in
my
New Zealand
gosh.
is a big sign already.
So it's in this thing. In case you're in Ravinium. Network attached
Hey, but shout out
storage.
Koreans though. I like
Type
the, you know, you have a cool anime. Like
Oh yeah, and I also wanted to like
I have like a
basically
few reincarnation checkpoints that I like to bring up.
have
So,
it like
it's like
Ethernet
I look at an
ported
idea and I'd be like,
to different
okay,
like computers.
I wouldn't mind reincarnating
Well,
into this.
ideally,
I could have
right?
fun with this. I can fuck around with
So
this.
like it's a closed system,
I
and
did
I
the
could
same.
run
I
like
did
a web
that for
server as
Delta
well.
Force. I did that
That
for
like that scrapes videos
fucking
movies
anime.
off of the internet.
Because he
And I'm
dies
basically
and he gets
running
the
my
system.
own theater.
Right? He gets like the leveling,
server.
upgrading. He gets like an
So it's like-
interface. He gets that.
My
to
family
me,
members
I
can
like it. That was
connect to
cool.
the server, right?
Because I could work with that.
And it'll just have basically
like,
everything, right?
I like one of the systems
It could
in the
be-
anime as well.
I could set up
It's a
one,
shop,
you know,
right?
like
Fuck, That was so cool.
more features.
So you buy shit from this metaphysical shop and it comes to reality.
beyond
I'm gonna make
that,
that
I
for
don't know
myself
what I'm
too.
doing.
Here, I'm gonna make
That's
that for
just
myself.
research
Bro.
material.
I'm gonna take that idea. Thank you.
And there's even like AI nowadays.
Wait.
For niggas like me.
You know what?
To do cool things like that.
Now that I think about it, it's more
Or
just
like
an
anyone,
aesthetic, if
even
anything.
yourself, right? But unless you're in,
Like the only reason why I'd ever
I
have
could
this
say
is
unless you're in
Vulcan.
Ravinian, but that's very subjective
why
to
would I
which
even
time period
need-
you're in as well.
the shop interface if I can just material. So again, it's for the aesthetics. Yeah, I might give it to people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, an alarm went off. I think I give it to people.
Alright, let's talk about druids, huh? Druids. So there was a druiding school. So we're going
Alright,
into a
well,
different
you have
bubble
fun with
here
that.
inside of the druid sphere. The void.
You know, Path of
druids.
Exile has a pretty good
Yes.
template for you by the
Void stuff.
32.
So like void
Yeah, if
owls,
you're building
void
a-
bears, and
or something. How long is this recording going on? Oh, we're at an hour 20. That's a lot of content for you,
a
though.
void pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, Mohammed.
Void
we're we're not even close to finish, Mohammed.
Those shadowy pouncing things.
He's asking if I made the game. He's talking about.
You know, shadow, void.
See what I mean about
cougars
pausing
type
and
shit.
zooming and
Okay,
pausing.
okay, I'm done.
The GUI, right? It's like an interface, like a game, right?
What's
Like
next?
a gamified. That is so true, Mohammed. If I ever introduce like a game, like
The
a
number
like
3,
a
the
GUI
number 1, and
interface
the
for
number
people IRL, right?
4.
It's very
3, 1, 4.
gamified. Yeah, he's
What does
right.
that translate
He's
to?
very correct.
Let's start with a 3. A triangle. Let's start with the 4. Let's go with the 4. No. This is 3, 1, 4, right? The 1. The
The
self.
energy's huge today.
The self within the
right now.
triangle. And the 4
Very
formation.
locked in.
So you yourself find yourself
trend-setting stuff.
in the triangle with formation. What does that equate to?
He said, yeah. I mean, Muhammad agreed, basically.
I don't know.
You
I mean, I do know, but I'm saying I don't know, so you can figure it out as well.
I mean, yeah.
Like, what does it interpret to you?
I mean,
Maybe
fuck.
we're thinking the same thing.
You're right. I
You ever
teach you
think
well.
that? But
That's what he
perhaps-
says. Now, if you watch the other recording, and if you're a Fed, this must be like, what the fuck is going on? Now,
Or what's
you know what? The
next?
Fed's probably used to it by now, to be honest.
Jasperian. I think I
Fed's probably
talked
used to
about
me
Jasperian
by now.
in the last
I mean, like, how many miracles have I done?
to do with
I lost count.
They're like a guild, right? Like a
I ain't even 23 yet.
family thing, like a guild,
Oh shit. But next year's gonna be crazy. I mean, yeah, 27,
Like a
27, bro.
bloodline.
Next year's gonna be crazy.
they work
bro.
on like blimps and stuff, like
I ain't even trying to get started
Gas,
on that, bro. Because I correlated my
battery
shut-off date to
powered,
be 27 as well.
air
And like I keep
vehicles.
seeing, God keeps reminding me, are you gonna
Airships,
do
pretty
it?
much.
Are you gonna
Okay,
off yourself
that's
next
it.
year?
That was condensed quite heavily, I think.
I
compared
mean,
to last time.
it doesn't have to. It's a piece of God, not God for real. You know what I'm saying? It's like a piece of me as well. Like it's like a reminder of. You know what I mean? See, it makes sense to me what I'm saying right now, because I've seen it all. I mean, I haven't seen. You got only 32.
What else is there to say?
It's throwback, right? Throwback to 72.
There's
I
a lot
mean,
to talk
ooh,
about, but I don't know.
Ooh.
Talk about everything here.
oh shit.
Because if I like,
Hey, we take mistakes
I'll
like
just keep
that,
going
brother.
forever and ever,
We
right?
take mistakes like
I don't really
that.
want to do that.
Hey, 72. 72. Hi, Muhammad.
Anyways,
Alright, at this point,
let's
we
talk
don't
about
have to
this.
go too deep into anything else
Four-leaf
with
clover.
Muhammad. This recording is just about
What is
down there.
synonymous to 4-leaf clover?
Wait. Unless I want to go
The,
to beef with Muhammad, then I
afterlife.
can keep going.
Sure.
Alright, we're not at 32 yet. I'll go to beef with Muhammad
Probably
for a
cheat
little bit.
that,
But
you
just
found
know I'm predicated
you know?
I'm not doing it for any ill will.
You just hold it around.
This
And then
nigga
you
is,
get hit by a car.
he got pressed by Helsing anime with the
I've been
I'm not sure. You know, maybe there's Christian
maybe some
things,
people know what
sure,
car
like
is.
the symbolism, sure. But he's
Like
coming
this
from a
fast
standpoint that ignores God
thing you
completely,
could mount.
right? He's seeing because he's getting pressed, he's
enter.
getting weaknessed, right?
It can take you places from one
He
point to another.
he can't confront what I'm showing him. He's getting fucked over.
I don't need to say too
This should
much
be funny,
on that.
right? This should be like, haha, this was something that happened ages ago. It's like looking at Nazis,
If you don't
right?
know what it is,
And this is what we went
you're
over in
wrong.
the recording earlier, right? Nazis didn't used to be holy,
they're kind
now
of
they're
a-
holy, right?
They're kind of
It's
fun.
the same thing here. So I confront the satanic shit for him. Would you be so
See, in
opposed
my
to
world,
holy
ever
satanic
since
people?
they
You know,
introduced
people that
cars,
turn to leaf, right? This
brain
is
cells
Jesus
have been
coming from a place of
declining.
peace, okay? And Muhammad
humanity.
right now in this recording scene
It's
is
not the
not
cars
doing
themselves,
that.
you see.
Okay.
It is the
And that's the beef for
it's the
Muhammad.
thing that which powers
We're
the
still not
cars.
at
It's
32.
called
Let's
petrol.
keep going. Muhammad, what's your
Petrol.
goal? What's your return to
Petrol.
this?
So basically,
We gotta get rid of that.
petrol,
Okay. So
It
if you want to get rid of this, we gotta get rid of Nazis too, man. As
deadly
a whole.
fume, right?
If this ain't a go, nothing's a
And
go.
this has been going on for like decades, right?
And then
These
you want to bring
fumes.
Raphael into it.
So
I'll bring
basically,
Raphael into it. Okay. You want to
ever
cleanse
since
the
they've
whole
been
earth. That's the
producing
perspective
these-
you're coming
no.
from, Muhammad.
This petrol,
We're not doing that.
this diesel,
We're
is
basically
another
saying fuck you to art as
fuel
well,
for the
because a
car.
lot of where art come from was an
Anyways,
expression of like a lot of
brain
what
cells have
happened in
been
history.
increasing amongst
So like
humanity.
any of the entertainment we even
And it was
feel
really,
it
really
and
bad,
happy from
like in the beginning
is coming
of the
from
industry,
a place of
when
sacrifice.
they didn't even know like
Unfortunately,
some of the
that is
petrols they were
true.
making.
So
And
we
man,
cannot get rid
they
of these
killed
satanic scriptures
millions
because even them,
of,
even
like,
they
IQ points,
had some
which is
kind of
basically,
contribution into
just
how
translate
art
that
even
to
exists today.
brain cells, right?
Okay. But before the
So,
age of
yeah.
abundance, before the age of Aquarius, right?
That is why.
Okay, coming
I'm,
into the age of Aquarius is all just aesthetics now.
vehicle
Aesthetics,
enjoyer.
baby. Nothing ill will
Because the
anymore.
fossil
Any ill
fuels
will is just
that you
aesthetics, geeking over
From your
Jupiter type
brain
shit.
cells, you know, sniffing that shit, being near that shit, and such. I mean, it's not so bad now. It's like a
That is a lot of what the universe will be, Mohammed,
But
in time. A lot of it will be
still adds
retarded,
up, right?
unfortunately, because a lot of
And you
people will
have,
have
like, kids and
creativity
shit.
to their own universes, their own worlds.
And, like,
It's just a matter of time, okay? People will feel like
Yeah,
gods
that's
soon,
all.
okay? That's just a matter of time.
People shouldn't even live past 30, bro.
People will
But
go
that's
into
just
their
my
own
opinion,
constructed
because that's how it
simulation,
used to be.
and it could even be here. I could just send some random human
people-
off to a random planet
only
in the
live past
butt-fuck
30
middle of
because
nowhere
of
and give him
the,
godlike abilities.
the greed-
He would never even come
greed
back to
factor
Earth.
within
Why would he?
humanity.
Right? This place is a shit show right
Because
now.
there's this thing
He'd just be
called
creating
reincarnation.
recreant, bro. He'd be recreating.
Restarting,
You know what I'm
replaying.
saying?
But we can't do. We can't do.
I get it, okay. He wants to go to all of these places and
Because
instill some of
niggas
his
care too much about
philosophy
their-
for them, so they don't lose
the life
themselves.
they were given.
Okay, that's a good point.
consult
The
all this
Doctor Who,
keeping our memories, right?
the dragons,
You only
right?
do that if you go to the next world,
That
right?
got,
But
fuck,
that's
man.
that.
I don't even know that reference properly.
So yeah.
Something about
so, like,
Doctor
basically
Who,
what I'm
Doctor Who,
saying
right?
is,
And these time
you're a greedy
dragons
nigger.
that are
I mean,
playing like
nigger,
chess,
sorry.
like, and moving pieces every fucking millennia, right?
You're just gonna restart here
energy.
and not keep your. You're just gonna be in this loop of slavery, and you're gonna get fucked. So not
Okay,
to enable the double entendre
the
there.
retards
Okay, forgive me.
and the future,
But there's that.
right? If I send you
Refer to
off
Gabriel.
to another planet to do
I've
something,
been spending too
if
much
you look
time
at it
around.
from a broader perspective,
Too much
whatever
time.
they did end up doing is a pattern, okay?
Shit.
This is us bringing time to these dragons, okay, bringing the irony back into them, where they have
I didn't
forever
know.
to move
I
pieces.
swear to God.
We are bringing the irony, the time back to them, okay?
It's not even like
We're gonna
supposed to
update them,
offend you.
have them in the
It's
loop
just that
back,
how I was
so
raised.
they're not
bro.
moving pieces every millennia. Sure, you can do that for an aesthetic, but
basically,
that's all
it
you're gonna
offends
do.
you.
We're gonna remind you that you're doing that, though. Like what Doctor Who
are
did.
the
I think that's what
slave
that episode
that,
was all about. Anyways,
the
we can
word
move
is
on. We're running out of
associated
time.
If you are offended,
These are
because
real scriptures. What I'm saying is,
you are a
what I'm saying
slave
is
to being
prophetic.
offended
Okay.
in the first place. So you have to understand that.
I don't know anything about chandeliers. 32.
So
What
if you
want?
take any type of like anger, right, towards like words and stuff and like
Yes.
insults, you are immediately like
Wait, what?
a slave
Well, no, we're running out of time.
to the danger,
I don't have.
to the to the attack.
Yeah, look carefully, bro.
to
Look
the,
carefully.
to letting out God's anger, whereas you
On the
are not
left?
God, right?
Okay, no, he's right. On the left, creativity, liberty, type shit.
Right, but if you want to, by all means. Afterwards, you can get on your knees and repent to God, and He will take you into His bosom, right? He will take you into His arms, and you'll be forgiven entirely. So you know what that means. You can be that retard, right? That gets really angry at people, and then you go repent, and you do that over and over and over. And at the end of your life, you stupid bitch, you restart again in this world. You're welcome. Yeah, and you don't keep any of your memories because you did that. You didn't listen. You didn't listen to me. So yes, if you're one of those weird fucks that likes to take out anger and then repents to God, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry, mate. You are not going to no next world, mate. You're a slave to this world perpetually. All right? Until one of those lives in the future that you don't do this stupid cycle. So if, and by any means, it was in this life that you had done this, I'm sorry, it's over for you. You're stuck here. So you might as well just keep being angry, right? And then repenting to God, because it's done for you. You can't go to the next world. I'm sorry. Because you thought you could get away with letting out your anger and repenting to God and being forgiven over and over. You thought you could get away with that. But you don't have the reward of the next life. I mean, the next world, sorry. Right? Which is, in most cases, supposed to be your own, right? But you don't get that. I'm sorry. You don't get that. Hey, I forgive you. I forgive you. But you are not going into no next world. You're staying right here, where you belong. Diluted, polluted. You will keep perpetuating this cycle you're in. I'm sorry, mate. Oh, my children, how you have suffered and sinned, and how you continue to do so, and beg of forgiveness. Hang on, I'm gonna just chop up real quick. I can't continue without feeling a little something. Because I'm having to because there's energies here, right? I'm having to respond to it. But like I said at the beginning of the recording, I only behave a certain way around a certain amount of people. And this also equates for energy, right? In the field, why would I bring up such a thing? Right? I wouldn't have to need to, right? Unless I had the need to. And this goes for you, right? You're just angry for, no reason, right? Surely. No, because you need to respond to something, of course. Just like me, right? So you gotta think, man. You gotta think. Oh, but that's just too hard. Even for me, right? Thinking. Right? Because all I have to do is respond. Why is the need to think? Oh yeah. How are you? And you have TikTok, right? I wouldn't recommend it if you're like a spiritual person, right? If you like spirituality, I don't recommend TikTok. I don't recommend YouTube Shorts. I don't recommend Instagram Reels. I gave that shit up, right? It's like sometimes I might look at it for like 30 seconds, but basically what it does to you is it psyops your mind. I mean, you can return the psyop, but if you keep going, right? If you keep going, it'll keep fucking with you, basically. Cause like it'll eventually win over you, because you can go forever, right? And then you're just a slave to it, right? You can make it your slave for a little bit, but not forever. Unless you're on like that, unless you're above like, never mind. Oh, I guess you already know if you're at that level, but I guess I'll say it, huh? I guess, like if you're over 30% THC, right? Yeah, you could probably get away with making them your slave for quite a long time. But I'm only on like 2%. I'm smoking stuff I've already smoked. Now what does this mean, right? When I say you can make them your slave? It seems benign, right? Seems impossible. Okay, you keep going on believing that. I don't have much to say to you beyond that point. You're just retarded. You're a disbeliever. You can just click off this recording right now. I don't want you in my vicinity. I don't need to explain or prove anything to disbelievers, right? But what I mean is, you can kind of like control them, right? Or you see, control only goes as far as how much respect you have for the art and the craft, in my experience. So, you know, you can get away with, you know, correlating, like subliminally, and that's cool. You know, that's fun. You know, like you're transactioning signs and whatnot, and the receiving person might not even know it, right? To them, it just might be like tics or like reveries or like certain things, right? Different words. They think they are saying what they mean to say, but it's actually you interjecting into them. So you're basically like psyoping their mind, right? Now, because there is a God in this world, right, there's karma. So for me, I try to do this respectfully, right? I try to follow the codes, the laws of ethics and whatnot, right, as best I can. You know, if I fuck up, you know, that I get punished for that. I get lessons, etc., etc. So yeah. Somebody could actually just like shorten this down to mind control, right? But mind control is too powerful of a term, to be honest. It's too powerful. I mean, yes, technically, there's some relativity there, but I'm not at that stage yet. Will I ever be at that stage? Well, I have been. I have been before. That was when I was like chain smoking like weed, right? Now it's weird because other people don't have this like normally, right? So there's that. So basically, me and weed unlocks things pretty much. But that's not all. It's also the intent, and also mixing different substances can also like click it permanently. Now I do have the recipe for it, but I can't say it to you. I can't tell you what it is unless you can read my mind, which some of you can. And to those people, you don't even need the recipe. Like, the fuck, you can already, like, do cool things, right? I don't even think you'd need what I know to go beyond, because you have your own way. It's also about making your own, like, your own medicinal stuff and whatnot, mixing your own stuff with the intents and etc., etc. Because it's not as simple as mixing two things like science now. It's because everybody's like brain is wired differently, reacts differently to different things. Like your mind might react to paracetamol differently to how my mind reacts to paracetamol. Like, I can't take codeine, right? It fucks me up so badly. I like throw up and all sorts of shit. But other people, it makes them feel, light and strong and resistant. Yeah, not me. Codeine completely breaks my, my immune system, like, just turns it off. And then I just start, like, throwing up and shit. I get, like, extremely lightheaded, extremely weak. I can barely, formulate thoughts. Only thing you can think of is just throwing up. Terrible experience.
Alright, we're up. What's good? This recording is for Ravinium. We're making big plays today. We got the number 32 going. We got like 1, 2, 3 in the scrap. We got the 6-9 in the reverse, so 96. The pressure's 21 right now. Very intense. Oh yeah, I'm not 23 yet, by the way. So like any of what you're hearing, this is Major Pius. Major Pius. Alright, you can call me Major Pius for the rest of the recording. My name is Major Pius. Now what does this mean for you, aka me, when I watch this back? Okay, so let's go again. It is the correlations on 23 turned to 24, 3 again. The equalizer is now 55. I think we did that before already, when we were doing like the additions and the subtractions. I also have a pager right now. The megahertz is set to 55, prerequisite. So obviously we got some correlations that have already been placed down for us. Okay, we hit the 301. That's a correlation to the last place we were at. We don't have to go too deep into that. We can just turn it to 31, right? which is a correlation to 8 years from now, which will be similar to 22, what it is like this year. So if you want to see Major Pious Part 2, you're gonna have to wait 8 years. Alright, they want me to talk about reincarnation now. I gotcha. I have a recording on that. It had Muhammad on it. Prophet Muhammad. Hang on. I can actually go pull it up now. Okay, we got the 46 correlation. That's my wife's birthday. Because when I turn 33, she turns 46. Alright. I said like 3 times, which is bad. That's what Gabriel said. But besides that, let me open this up here. He said something about reincarnation as well. Oh yeah, I'm just. I know. Wait. Wait, what do I set the frequency to? It's at 55. What do you mean? No, but like I broke through that, right? I broke through that, no, because like they said he is the king of the Christians and the Jews, right? So Muhammad, I already break through that. Also, I paused on 23 again, Major Pious. Alright, I had a talk with one of the Jews about this earlier before, a few days ago. I mean, like a week ago. About, like, killing people. I kind of told him it was, like... That's why I asked him if it was, like, for saving money, because it's kind of, like, reductive. Like, you just reincarnate. Oh! Good lead up. Thank you. Exactly. If we die, we'll come back again. Very good. See, Muhammad, I'm like pausing through this, and like I'm speaking, and he's responding. Major Pious. And again. Yes, we are missionaries. We're here to do a mission. Yes, that's right. Okay, I'm getting energies like we're kind of useless beyond the mission. No, like once we fix everything, we'll just go off to whatever we were doing before. You know, I have like a planet I want to build. It's called Ravinium. All right, and that's my hobby. All right. For Muhammad, he's got like this whole space galactic empire thing he's trying to do, and that's that. I'm the counselor of peace, wherever that is. You know, I have my own planet within whatever he's got, and you know, type shit. Yes, bro. We're here to do a mission. Yep. Yes, we're Gen Z versions of prophets. That's right. Yeah, the soul-wise, we are that, but we are not that because we reincarnated. Hey, sick times. Yeah, no, we're not the same thing. The culture has manifested what we did all those years ago. The stories they tell, it's like it's folded and like elapsed and reopened our pages 10,000 fold pretty much. You see it everywhere. There is not a place I can go without seeing our signs. And that's about it. I mean, that's, you get what I mean. It is a weird, yes, it is a very weird story. Right. A past fetish. Well, we have to be reminded somehow, right? I mean, if we were to come back into the same world, we'd have to be reminded somehow. We'd have to come back into remembrance somehow. Nah, I mean, he's right. He's right, but man, the way it was set up for us, like, we had to go through some real shit. We had to go through settling for like a mundane life, and that's crazy. And like, for the normal people, that's okay, right? Like, some people can just live, right, in this and be okay with it. But like, for us, we don't cope that way. Because Earth is just, it's like a lower quality of what heaven was. You know what I mean? Heaven was like this dream state where like it's constantly folding before your imagination. Whereas Earth is just like, you know the game The Sims? Imagine being trapped in that. You know what I'm saying? Some people would like that. But think about it for a second. Trapped in that. Now the implication there is not fucking friendly at all. Yeah, number 4. That as I said again, number 4 is like a symbolism for a trap, like formation within a matrices of kind. Yeah, within a system. Yep. But no, his voice cracked. It's all good. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna get back. Okay, so we have like a stalker right here. There's a lion stalking me, or a little tiger, whatever that is. A little jaguar, panther looking thing. Alright, do I like not kill things? Oh yeah, I did that on Minecraft before. Like, I didn't like kill anything. I was like only doing like the farmer's path, right? Like no killing animals or like anything really. Apart from what would do harm to me, that would I would put to rest. Oh, that's why I like the modded. There was like a mod where like I could turn into a ghost, and then like mobs wouldn't be attached to me. and I kind of like that mod, because then you could embrace like the peaceful pacifist path more easier if you're just like a ghost. Apparently Moses likes that, what I just said. Like being a pacifist in the way I described it. Well, if you don't like it, you don't like it, boy. Hey, what I said last time, I'm the law of Moses. What's the... Oh, no. Now he knows. He's excited like I am. I do it a lot too. Yeah, no, the reason why we're here to do this, for the mission, to like reshape the earth, you know. Because like the earth has been in the hands of the Promethean descendants for a long time. And like we just needed to go away for like, you know, see what humanity would do, right, when we're gone. And there's like heaps of ideas, and like we're back now, and we're here to manifest all your cool ideas into reality, you know. Yeah, that's about it. Gonna make this place abundant, you know. I have a few complaints already, you know, like food costing money. That, no. What? I look at that and I say that's crack shit. I don't fly with that at all. Because like you have magicians on this planet as we speak, and we have food costing money. You understand how that doesn't sit right with me? I don't see the sense in that at all. Yeah, but besides that, once I get in power, I'm gonna fucking shut down any stores that make you pay for food. We're gonna make these like plantations and stuff that's like self-sufficient if we need to. Otherwise, we'll just materialize all that needs to be done. Which is what we're gonna do anyways. Like we're not, like what Gabriel said, right? When it's winter time and they make you pay for heaters, like he said, man, if you don't have money, the government will just make you fucking, what was that? What he said? Freeze to death, yeah. That's the world we live in. No, we're not doing that anymore. Fuck no. We're changing. Alright, back to Mohammed. Oh, he said he's not on the level of that, and I paused on 23. I did send Mohammed Gabriel's lessons, but he didn't want to listen to Gabriel. I mean, I can't blame him. Not really, because Gabriel goes kind of hard, to be honest. He puts like a lot of pressure on you, like to learn. It's pretty intense stuff. Not for the faintest of heart. And that's what the Quran said, right? It would be released in 23 years, and the reason why is to strengthen your heart therein. And verily there are signs for those who are in seeking of them. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's not long now, man. I mean, at the very least, it's just 9 more years, right? But that's just ignoring the fact that I turn 23 soon. And, like, I can already do magic, so, like... We just gotta be patient for like less than a decade, for real. And then whatever you think of the world used to be, it's just different forever. But yeah, I'm gonna make my way to this lighthouse now, you know, gonna move location. Now, what you might be dealing with, right, from the, I don't know what to call you, right, I call you 32, okay, I call you 32, what you're dealing with, 23, major pious energy, you know, you're dealing with metaphysics now, right? You can pretty much visualize this and actually see me from above or whatever. You know, that is just a bit of a trope. You know, of course, it's cliche. What I'm saying now, to see me from above, it's just a cliche. You see me from any angle, for real. It doesn't have to be above. It's almost condescending to say above as well, because it implies there is, because like there's this whole like above and below dichotomy. Let's ignore that. I'm just talking about perspective, not like a hierarchy or anything. You know, like a camera angle, okay, to get more specific. But if you have like properties and like in that, within that metaphorical lens that you don't have, then sure, you can alter all those aspects for protection and, you know, whatever you'd need that for, whatever. A race, right? And because that's the only reason why you'd need protection for some kind of silly race. Oh, we don't have to call it silly, right? It's just, it is what it is. Alright, we hit the 3-2. I'm gonna hit Muhammad up with the 4-7. Okay. He's, yeah, it is odd. It's true. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not complaining either. I'm not complaining either. Yeah. I'm getting tired energy. Okay. So now they did warn about this, alright? You go mad when watching him. Now what does that mean? Well, me, I speak from I'm from a higher lens, right? Doesn't make sense, right? Like how magic doesn't make sense until you can grasp it completely, right? Same thing here. Like you go mad when watching me. It hardly makes sense, and when you start making sense of it, you think you're going crazy. That's natural. Alright, it's natural. You're going into the realm of what seems like delusion. But then you're the one who's delusional because you don't understand it, right? Because you are the one going through delusion. You understand me? I'm the one who already has made sense of it. For me, it's all sensical. For you, it's delusional. You understand how that makes sense now? So yeah. So whereas I can see the full picture, you can see what is a blur. So yes, it makes sense why you would see it as delusional. That is because you are going through delusion. This isn't speaking to you, 32. You're all good. You already know what's happening. I'm referring to myself as by a number. Ah, yeah. It would be odd without explaining with the signs, right? So yeah, the 32 sign. Like I just said to Muhammad, explain any of what I just, any of like, it doesn't have to be what I'm saying here, like anything in reality from today's day and age. If you went back in time, trying to explain it, you are going to be, the people are going to be experiencing what you're experiencing as I'm saying what I'm saying now, right? They would call you delusional if you went back in time trying to explain what present day is like, right? So now you're in their shoes with how I'm talking about this shit, right? You're the one that's saying it's delusional, and I'm the one that's making sense, right? So that's that example for you. Yeah, thanks, Mohammed. Yeah, now we're in future, but I'm in more future, talking backwards with this prophecy shit. Okay, this is a test. We don't fail, right? We always do our mission, right? That's prophecy. Alright, it's foretold. It's already written. There's no failing. Okay, that's a written narrative. No, I fuck with this actually. Okay, the only representation of failure is purposeful. The only time you see failure anywhere is purposeful. Like anytime you see failure in society, that's just you can say, you can put it on the devil's influence, right? But we don't want to blame the devil forever, because that nigga's retired, alright? So what's left, right, is the influence from the devil within us. I mean, within mortals, right? So that is the sins, right? The things we fall into. There is a person, an origin of this force, but we cannot blame the person that did that, right? Forever. We cannot keep blaming the devil. That nigga's retired long time ago already. Alright? The devil's no longer to blame anymore. Okay? He's out of the picture. So this is going forward, okay? This is going forward. This is where I get confused. I mean, where you get confused, all you religious nuts, right? This is where, because you think it's a forever perspective to consistently hold the devil at blame. No, we gotta stop that. We don't get any better than that. Okay, he's retired. Okay, it's over now. The only thing left is what's within us to overcome. Okay, there is no more behind the scenes devil working behind the top. No, that's over. There's none of that. Okay, the battle's done. All right. I'm here. Muhammad's here. Moses is here. There's none of that is going on while we are here. You understand that? It's infallible. It's nonsensical. It's like you're being a bad boy while the conduits of God are within the earth. It's like you're believing in an evil that cannot exist. I mean, that used to exist but doesn't exist, but you still believe it exists anyways. Like what? Keep up with the times. Ah, yeah, that's not. Oh, what's next? Yes. Yes, our influence is under God. Okay, this is where me and Muhammad differ. Okay, he's an attack on the devil constantly, but we can't, because I need to go help him get over this trauma that he's done on our lands. Like I know it's devastating, but it's been forever now, right? We can't keep battling the devil, especially after he's retired. We can't even kill the devil. It doesn't work like that. So I need to go help Muhammad. You know, once we get in power, I'm gonna go over to Muhammad. You know, we're gonna talk it out, and like we gotta get him out of the mindset that he needs to keep killing the Satan. Okay, because that's what he's battling right now. Okay, there's for him the battle exists still as well.
Hello everybody, I am the person who plays Minecraft and my name is JC. Minecraft, Counter-Strike, Uber Strike, and Wizard 101. So these are the descriptions of every game I do. I'm not gonna call this
as I said here in
I'm
this
just gonna
recording,
call it
my
a
effigies in the
list.
future.
So,
I can. There's like many different. You know what I said about how they rewrite our stories over and over again? Well, they try to direct that into a futuristic perspective. So I can give you Cyberpunk 77 for an example. Johnny, right? Within there, that's one of my effigies. Johnny from Cyberpunk. It fits the esque of who I am. Right, the what do they call it?
I'm not sure about
the archetype. Yes, they retell the archetype. The martyr.
Minecraft. Okay.
You know what I mean.
Minecraft
I mean, you just you take what I just said and then you go prove it.
It's
right?
like a creative game. There's survival where you have to survive from mobs and monsters. And creative mode is where you can.
Yeah, this is for the kids, so they'll see what I'm talking about also in reality in 77. So yo, shout out Future.
And what did I say before that? Oh, and there's one more game, Roblox. It has circles. It's just like an ordinary game where you can play with other people and challenge.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And it's way different than Minecraft, but with blocks and circles.
Musa? Yeah, Musa, Ronan, Moses.
Not everyone believes what you believe.
No, that
My
would
beliefs do not require them to.
No, his eye color's not blue. Although he might have Aryan blood. I mean, I have Aryan blood and my eye color's not blue. But like, it was just to prove a point. Let me remind you. Like, you might think it's like some kind. I get it. This is a trap check. I get it. So what people might be thinking of right now is favoritism, right? How they selectively. No. You remove all that. Okay. It was just to prove a point. It's none of that. What you're going through is ignoring God completely. You're ignoring God completely. Like, it was just for aesthetics, right? Past fetish, like Muhammad said earlier. It was just to commemorate. We paid respects, even though these niggas was evil and shit, right? Just look at it like that. It's as simple as that. Yeah. We see different ones. Andrew saw a phoenix? Yeah, I guess Andrew sees a phoenix at one point. One of Muhammad's many requests, I guess. Right, Andrew and Muhammad, right. Andrew's Kidder from Prophecy. For the recording, for the tapes. Not a lot of people know this yet. Only the feds know this, pretty much. Because they're tapped into me like 24/7. And like other people that have, opened up to just believing. Because I don't want to convert people, right? I don't need to, right? Because you're gonna look stupid anyways once I start flying around this planet, right? Yeah, that's the thing. Because I don't want to talk to you about it. Because if I accidentally put you in a position where I'm forcing you to like say I don't believe you, and then when I'm like when I get the power and when I'm flying around the earth and you feel stupid, I don't want that for you. I do not want that for you. I don't want you to be embarrassed like that. I'm not here to do like all that like social like etiquette shit, man. I'm just here to do the mission. That's it. Look, I know like the past is all fucked up and whatever, you know, like we had to confront a whole bunch of things, but we gotta look forward, man. This planet, you know, we gotta stop looking within ourselves for a little bit and also realize that the outside is somewhat affecting the internals, so we're here to fix the outside as well, you know, the fucking earth, right? We're here to fix this shit. You can't keep like mumbling over like the internals like forever and ever. Yeah, apart, unless you're like, you know what, 32, I'll let you decipher that, what I'm talking about right now. But yeah, alright. Yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah. All good, all good. I don't want to build near missile silo. Oh, the river, but like, I'll pick a nice number. Alright, what's the go here? Alright, so we got I feel like J18 or J19. Alright. I'm ahead there. Ah, nice. Oh yeah. My wife's hacking the game right now, by the way, what I'm doing. Just putting that down for the record, by the way, of the kind of power she has. She's from the future, by the way. I just want to make that aware to you. I mean, how to make this make sense? It's like a yes and a no. It's like she was always here, but like from a weird perspective. I can't really explain to you until you're ready to know, because it's like explaining to you the mechanics of what the moon really is. Similitude, right. But then again, it's also that yes and no thing. It's the correlation, alright? Alright, that's the second death. That means I was right. Yeah, I died earlier. I said I died again. Yeah, I died earlier, predicating to my wife. And so I died again, predicating to my wife, but also putting it on tape. So that's also setting it in stone. What I'm saying is facts. For you, 32. To tell you I was right all the way back here in time. So yes, 32. Keep fucking rocking this world, bro. You got this shit, bro. And I know it's gonna be like, wow, right? Looking back on it, I know, double entendre. Black Temple, baby, that's ours. I shouldn't call you baby anymore. 32 ain't baby no more, bro. So I gotta get my stuff back, man. Alright. What's Muhammad have to say now? Alright, so a lot of people achieve God by praying over and over, you know, like the Muslims and the pharaohs, you know, they predicated lifetimes to prayer and fasting and to get all the magics they know. But like, from our perspective, right, I know all these magicians might look at us and be like, wow, they got it so fast. I It's different.